Now, if you have Asperger's and you have a high energy like I do, you're not going to really want a partner that has the same type of high energy that you have, because you guys won't get along. You guys will tear each other apart. You guys will always fight and compete for who's the toughest and the strongest and compete for the most attention. Me, I'm one of those people that I have an overbearing personality, so I need someone who's not as overbearing as I am, that's more reserved, more submissive. I mean, there's just no way that two dominant people could really be together. But by that same token, two submissives can never be together either, because they wouldn't know what to do. One person has to take charge and lead, and submissives are not capable of doing that. Whereas two doms, they might be able to get along for a while, because there'll always be a leader, but there's always going to be that fight and that push and pull to see who leads. And me, I have to be the leader. I have to be in the driver's seat because I know what's best for me, whether my partner or whoever sees it or not. That's why I need a partner who's on board with what I'm doing and understands me and will do whatever I ask and won't challenge me in any way, shape, or form. That also goes for the type of friends that I have too. If you have Asperger's and you're hypersexual and you've got a whole bunch of guy friends who are also hypersexual, shit's bound for disaster. Like with me, my guy friends rely on me to try to help them get laid or try to help them find partners or girlfriends, but that's not my job. My job is to take care of me, not other people, not another man or any other woman for that matter, unless she's servicing me and taking care of me. But I just hate that. I mean, you know, you're the king of the jungle and someone else wants to come in and try to take what's yours. You know, it's like a pack of lions trying to fight and kill each other. I'm an alpha. I know I am, and I always have been from the time I was little, that I was going to be a leader no matter what. Although people think of me as a sub or as somebody who's not a leader, even though I know that I am. I wouldn't be doing these videos right now if I wasn't a leader, and I wouldn't be giving you this information. So that's how you know that I am. But it's very important that you find a partner that's going to give you what you need. I mean, I don't know how many of you guys are like me out there that are not necessarily into a woman's family, that are into the relationship, and that are all about the relationship and themselves and the couple and what the couple does, because that's the way I am. I don't give a damn about a girl's family. I don't want nothing to do with a girl's family. It's that simple. Because all they do is judge, cast stones, talk behind your back, and they'll do this to everybody, not just me. Any guy that comes near their daughter, for all you guys out there, I know you guys are getting plotted against by families, and families are talking behind your back right now as I make this video. It's the bottom line. That's just the way the world is. People want to stick their nose where it doesn't belong. And they don't just want to shut the fuck up and mind their own business and live their lives and leave others alone. Doesn't matter, even if it is your kid and they're an adult, they've made their choice. None of your fucking business who they choose to sleep with or be with. After they turn the age of 18 here in California, that's the law. You don't get involved. You don't involve yourself. I don't care if your kid's got special needs or whatever. If they got enough sense to fucking wipe their ass, drive a car, and they're still living at home with you, and they got a job, and they don't know how to pay bills, then that's on you. Because I know people who have jobs and cars but don't know how to pay a single bill and have their money managed because they're not with it up here. I know how to manage my money. I know how to count money. I know what I want to do. I spend what I want to spend on. Other people just don't know how to do it. I don't know if you call that a form of retardation. I don't know. But seriously, if you're back on the subject of dominant and submissive, if you're a dominant, you want to get somebody who's submissive. And if you've got Asperger's and you're hypersexual, and you got a whole bunch of guy friends who are also hypersexual, it's a bad idea. You need a new set of friends who are not hypersexual, who are not like you in that way, because two people that are alike won't really get along, honestly. There's always going to be jealousy, there's always going to be hatred. Just like me, at times, there's times I want to fucking beat the shit out of my guy friends because of the shit they do to me. Especially when I meet a girl and I'm about to take her home and they want to get in my way and they want to follow me. I'm going to be goddamn that I don't kill them, my guy friends. Because that's how I feel about them at times, because they get me that angry. They piss me off that much that they think they can just come and take what's mine. It's my space, it's rightfully mine. Get out of my jungle, get out of my kingdom. That's how I look at it. And you guys need to love your kingdom, respect and cherish and honor, and don't let some other piece of shit come in there and try to take what's yours. People do that all the time. I know this especially with black people in particular. They always do that shit. They don't know when to back off and to mind their own fucking business. And there's white people that do that too, and there's even Hispanics, but a lot of black people do that, especially the ghetto ones that I grew up around living in the hood. I had to deal with them and shit, and it was horrible. Every day I'd wish somebody would drop a nuclear missile on them, because the torture they put me through was so bad. It was that fucking bad that it was a miracle that I even am standing here right now alive, that I'm not in prison somewhere for doing something, because the people I was around I hated every day. I couldn't think of anything but plotting against them for the shit they did to me. They didn't respect me because I was different than them. They didn't respect me because I really wasn't one of them. I'm Ethiopian. I'm not black in that same sense that they are, so they didn't understand that. I don't speak their language, their lingo. I'm completely different. I'm of my own kind. I'm completely separate. And they even told me, they're like, you're not one of us. I'm like, that's okay. I don't gotta be one of you. And you should only be around people who accept you. Don't ever be around people who judge you and that don't accept you. You need to be around those that care about you and that care about you for the right reasons, not somebody that's going to come around to take from you and to see what you got, and that's only around you just because you have something. And once that stuff is gone, then they're gone too. Those kind of people are fake, and the world's full of those kind of people. I mean, I'm only trying to help you guys out there. But the truth is, if a lot of you were a lot like me, and we're all in the same room together, more than likely we probably wouldn't get along. I'm just saying. If you guys were like me and you guys were hypersexual, I'm talking about the guys, not the ladies, we probably wouldn't get along. That's the honest to God truth, because I'm very overbearing and dominant, and I know what I want in life, and I just want others to listen, and I want to lead an example. And I know there's others like me who feel the exact same way, and my goal is to kind of get them to speak up. Not really so much unite, but to speak up and speak out. See others who have similar experiences and help out your fellow brothers who need help. Don't leave them in the dust. Especially if they're nice to you and they treat you right. Now if they don't respect you, don't do nothing.